up? One Crack News. We are in the house. Look at that. One Crack News alert come right away. Don't let it be Carcino for life. You won't hear none of that. So, let's get into it. What's up, Nicole B? Oh, there's been some new developments in the Michael Irvin situation that is starting to look very confusing. It's very confusing, people. Hit the like button. Absolutely hit the like button. You just got here, definitely hit that like button. Took some time out from the game to talk about some real game over here. Let's spit some real game and knowledge of what's happening. So Michael Irvin was removed for the NFL Super Bowl coverage by NFL Network after his alleged incident took place at the Renaissance Hotel in Arizona, right? A woman had complained that they had an interaction in the hotel lobby, and she filed a complaint saying that Michael Irvin had, his conduct was unbecoming. The hotel came and had him wanted him removed while they investigated the situation. And the hotel had already contacted in the NFL and told them about this claim. Now, since they told them about the claim already, they asked Michael Irvin to move. First, they told him to stay in his room, whatever room they move you to, stay there, and basically don't come out until we figure out what's going on here. Michael Irvin's confused by everything that was going on. He made a statement saying, "Man, I went out, had some drinks. I don't even think I met anybody." So that's how unmemorable the moment was for him. And he had witnesses. It was two people there. One guy was actually filming. They actually have a video, the one that you've seen now. So to bring you up to speed, Michael Irvin had called up to 105.3 The Fan after the news came out to tell his side of the situation already. So the Dallas Morning News had it, and he said there was no sexual wrongdoing or anything physical. And, Jerry Jones and his team advised him that he should sue the hotel for defamation. Jerry says, "Look, long as you tell me the truth, Michael, you are not in trouble." So more interesting things started to develop after that. Super Bowl is not less than a week old. This situation now is about 7 days old, but more information is coming out. So now he filed this $100 million lawsuit against the hotel. A lot of details are starting to surface. And one of the major details that is surfaced is the fact that this woman who complained works at the Renaissance Hotel. She's an employee of the Renaissance Hotel. Not only that, the woman actually called Michael Irvin over to talk. He didn't come up to her. She called Michael Irvin over. Actually, she was trying to buy him a drink. And he had declined the drink. He already had a drink in his hand, but he declined the drink, but came over to thank them anyway for, giving the drink. She called him over there and he came over. And he talked to them for less than a thing, thanked them for everything and left. There was no incident whatsoever. So the hotel has been ordered to hand over the tapes. They've been ordered to hand over the tapes. Mm. Yeah, that's bad. See, you got to understand something. Don't smell right. Absolutely, it don't smell right. And the reason it don't smell right because it's not right. You got to think about this. White female in Arizona. Okay, they know about your reputation and they wanted to set you up to hopefully they get a settlement or something else entirely. It was a failed setup. It's too much technology because it's too much technology now. It's far so much technology out here that people have no idea what's really on the table. Like you don't have to deal with people anymore. Exactly, Lorenzo. You have to start holding these people responsible for who are filing these false claims. But as I told you before, in this industry, in this world, um, people keep doing the same thing over and over again. They keep making the same mistakes. So what people are doing is they're allowing these setups to happen. This is a setup. But as I told you, professional athletes have been set up in these hotel things for years. Soccer players, you meet a girl, think it's going great, you take them back to the room, and next thing you know, she's saying you beat her and all this other stuff, and they start calling the police. Why did the hotel contact the NFL before they ever had a conversation with Michael Irvin? There's deeper reasons as to why this happening. Jerry Jones is a huge supporter of the Republican Party, right? Michael Irvin is one of his guys. Michael Irvin has a checkered past And every time he got in trouble, Jerry would always use his resources to help get Michael Irvin out of a situation. So Arizona is a state on the balance that's basically going Democrat now. Republicans are trying to go back. It's like this. It's teetering now, where it used to be predominantly Republican. All of a sudden, dynamics start to change. Jerry is a big contributor. If he was to be shamed, if he was to be taken away from power by bringing out a photo from 50, 60 years ago for doing any little thing to take away from him, and him by being next to Jerry, you look bad. How can you taint that man some more? Because he's a huge financial supporter of that party. So how do you take away from that man? Have to taint him to make it look toxic for anybody to be standing next to him, right? So Michael Irvin, he gets caught in a scandal. He's always around Jerry Jones, the Cowboys, Jerry. So now you got Michael Irvin around Jerry. So now Jerry got to use his resources to help this guy. And it's like he helped bailed out that guy who had who assaulted the woman in the hotel here in Arizona. How is that going to make that look to the public, to the press? Did you forget about Kobe in Arizona? I mean, in not Arizona, the other Arizona, Colorado. Hmm? Ask yourself that, right? Figure that out. Now you thinking how big the setup really was? They didn't care about Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin had a reputation in the past. They were trying to tempt him. They were trying to tempt Michael Irvin into getting to a situation where Jerry Jones can get involved to try to help him so that Jerry could come out. Jerry could come out and use his resources to help Michael Irvin, which would hurt Jerry in the long run because they would look at him like, why would he do that to an offender? Knowing it's all lies. But all it takes is a lie to ruin your reputation. Even if he gets proven innocent, he's already considered guilty. Look, they've already snatched him right off of NFL Network without even no rhyme or reason. Just snatched him off NFL Network. Just like that. So even if you didn't do it, you're going to be drugged through the mud and you're going to be ruined because of it. Come on. Of course, cancel culture is real because everybody's minds is warped with garbage and BS. Look at reality TV and all this nonsense. We focus on things that are not even real. If it's not real, why are we so focused on it? We're all our thoughts and all we're so focused on imaginary dumb stuff. We're super concerned about that, but won't deal with what's in front of our door. We need common sense explained to us. We've lost the ability to think. Now we're just being told what to do, and we're requesting to be told what to do. We're being told what to eat, what to watch, what is good, what is bad. As 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds, down the line, even 50-year-olds, they are being dictated to. They don't want to think anymore. People want to be sheep. There used to be people who inspired not to ever be that. Innovation, growth. That's how you move up. Nowadays, like we don't want nobody else trying to invent nothing. Just follow. And anybody who think like that is considered dangerous. They consider me dangerous. I'm not a threat to anybody, but I defend myself. But I'm not a threat to anyone. But I would be considered dangerous because I'm dangerous to their ideas. Thought process, the whole nine. Well, yeah, I'm gonna get back to the game in a minute. It's a doubleheader. No, I think that in the end of the day, she should have to pay. I mean, the judge ordered that. Uh, I think the ruling was today. It was about like noon. Today, the judge ruled that the hotel got to turn over the video. The hotel was sitting over there trying not to turn the video over. Why would you not want to turn the video over? What's on the video that you don't want to see? So now, if you try to erase that video, you're in trouble because it's in the lobby, and you can't say we ain't got it on tape, and you in the lobby. That's not gonna make any sense. Irvin only met that woman after she had called him over in the hotel lobby and introduced herself. It was harmless and it was joyful, and it only lasted less than a minute. He went to his room alone and fell asleep. Now, anybody know Michael Irvin and his past reputation? If Michael Irvin went to the hotel room alone, that's an accomplishment. You should be clapping. He did his job. Mike went to his bed alone and fell asleep. Right. No crack, no prostitutes. I'll be like, that ain't a Michael Irvin night. Dad told me right away that Michael Irvin was innocent. I said, ain't no crack, no coke, no prostitutes. He was out in his room by himself with nothing. Oh, Mike telling the truth. Mike ain't that ain't Mike. That ain't a Michael Irvin night. I hope the Renaissance Hotel, and I am not gonna ever frequent their hotels. They've done tremendous damage to their reputation. The owners of that hotel, which I believe is Marriott, I will not support the Marriott hotels. They have lost me as a supporter. You said blame Rock Nation. Okay. Hit the like button, good people. No. Shouts out to at Kwame Brown Bus Life. Definitely. And Bus Life 2.0. Well, let's look at it. Michael Irvin is a victim of circumstance. They don't go into the age of the woman. The age don't even matter. It's the fact that she was an employee of the hotel. She works for the Renaissance Hotel, but wasn't in her work uniform or anything of that nature. But called him over there to talk. Of course, she was trying to set him up. But who told her to do that? She wasn't doing it on her own. Someone put her up to it. Where's her political affiliation? Y'all don't know the campaign trail is very dirty, people. They play very dirty games. They're trying to get to Jerry Jones by using Michael Irvin. Jerry Jones is a huge supporter in Arizona. Um, Republican parties, a bunch of his boys, his good old boys, are out that way. He's a whale, and he's a huge supporter. So if you hurt Jerry Jones, the way to hurt Jerry Jones is to dirty his name, as I told you. So if you want to dirty Jerry's name, you go dig up a picture from 50, 60 years ago, and you put that out to the press and the world. Does mar Jerry's name, make it look real bad. And as soon as it goes down, you hit him with something else. So now, when the election time come rolling around, Jerry comes out to support somebody. He looks bad standing next to Jerry. He looks bad taking money from Jerry. So now Jerry's money's no good. It's not having the influence. So how do you do that? Oh, Michael Irvin's accused of doing all these acts. And here it is, Jerry Jones always bailing out his buddy. And you break out Michael Irvin's past, and Jerry comes bailing him out. Now, it looks bad to stand next to, you know, Jerry. So, who do you think? The left has finally taken control of Arizona. Do you know how long that's been a red, the red side? Now that's like blue. Uh-uh. Now here come the red. They coming to try to take it back. That's exactly what's going on. See, I see it. I see the end game. I see the bigger picture of what they trying to get out of this, and that's why he was targeted because they really want Jerry. They know Jerry gonna come bail him out, and then that's gonna make it look bad for Jerry. Yeah, you got to see this thing tenfold. Yeah, I've seen Ant Man and the Wasp already. I did my movie review for it already. I guess it come out tonight, so everybody's gonna probably go watch that. It's a good movie. It's it's just that I don't like the silliness near the end. It just got a little too silly, and I'm just like, this is silly to me. I'm like, it's not a time for the humor in this moment, but some people would. I don't like what they did with Modoc, and I don't like the ending. Yeah, Phil. That was thrown around a lot. The Modoc, that whole his character arc was was not what I would have expected. It was a run-on joke about the way he looked. It was then they did the Deadpool thing. I didn't like that with the hand, the little baby hand. I'm like, they did that in Deadpool. Oh man. I told you this was Shock Boy and Lava Girl mixed up with Shark Boy and Lava Girl mixed with the Rise of Skywalker. Boy, I don't know who from Walt Disney came in to do these lines, but they gotta go. King quotes his whole thing is monologues. He wasn't King the Conqueror, he was King the monologues. Even in the fight, he monologuing. I'm like, will you just fight? Can you just fight, please? I told y'all in the movie review, she was basically useless. She was just there to have the extra person, but I don't know what. Like her arc was just to be mad at her mama, I guess. Oh, it wasn't just an intro when they was fighting. It was a monologue throughout the entire fight. No, you have to see the movie to understand where they're going. Trust me, the two end credits, it makes up for how it ends. Then you start to understand that this is really just a beginning, okay, of what's to come. This is the beginning of what's getting ready to come. Well, a lot of people didn't see the Ant-Man movie yet, so allow them to be able to wait to watch it, and then because you spoiling a lot in the chat. So yeah, and the future is gonna be a lot better, okay? Because this director will not be in charge of it. This is the guy who directs the Ant-Man movies. I don't think he's he's the guy to do Kane. Kane's dialogue and everything else was great. It's the way they kind of made it a little goofy in the second at the end. That just was goofy. I'm just like, this would never happen. So that's all I'm looking at it like. This would never happen. This would never happen. It's just that if you want to, the way they made him sound, building up to it is they are so terrified of this man, and he is so scary. You got to make him scary when he appears. It's like, man, you talking them up to be this scary person. He needs to be scary. And nobody that scary is going to have that happen. I was mad. I was mad as hell when I saw that happen. I said, oh, hell no. Rise of Skywalker. Oh, man. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do my BMF review. I forgot. I should have did it when there was a break in between. We had that Super Bowl week. They didn't play BMF, and I'm like, it come on Friday nights. So I was pissed I ain't get no episode. But yeah. All right, I ain't gonna make this long. I'm gonna get back to the games. Enjoy, and they set Michael Irvin up. So if anybody here is new and seeing this video, definitely subscribe to the page. Subscribe to everybody's page that I talked about: Armando Black TV, Ticket TV, Dreamers Pro, everybody.